Hi, I'm Sarah,
And I'm Victoria,
and this is the Yap to That podcast.
where we chat, laugh, and decompress. Let's get yapping. I know that's what this is for. Look at my leg.
Why does it look like that?
Look like what? My leg?
Yeah.
Because these 30 some odd that I just counted earlier, I did not have those yesterday. I'm in so much pain. This, I fell. Well, I didn't fall. I walked over the gate. You should hear this. I walked over the gate to get into the basement, and I literally just scraped the gate going down.
At least you didn't fall down the stairs.
And then I didn't even know I did it, and I went downstairs and I crossed my legs to work, and this was like bleeding. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I went camping and I changed, and there were these two huge bruises, and that's the only explanation.
You want to know why you got those?
Hmm.
Because you went camping without me. Karma.
Oh my god, this water is so
Ew.
good. I don't think I've had water for days. Actually, that's a lie. I had water yesterday, but
How's the smell of your pee?
it was real cloudy a second ago.
It probably
it wasn't.
stinks.
No, it didn't stink, and it wasn't like a deep orange color, but it was cloudy. It looked like lime juice or lemon juice.
Anyway, moving on.
Thought you'd be intrigued.
No.
Did you miss me?
Yeah.
Anyways, don't look at my legs because it hurts to have pants on right now because it's so itchy. But no, my point was that I went camping and none of that was there when I got home yesterday because came home yesterday and showered immediately, and then I had to go to my mom's and there was nothing there.
It was brewing.
And then I fell asleep on the couch when I got home because I wasn't feeling well. And then there it was. Yeah. Anyways, I just thought I'd let everybody know. You talk? Talking yours?
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yay.
I don't know what happened. I just had to restart it.
That's okay. Sorry, I'm checking something very important.
That is okay.
Do you want to know what it is?
Of course. Is it an order of clothes that you purchased?
No, I've banned myself from ordering clothes.
Really? I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. It is to see if the pumpkin spice drinks are up yet. If they're not, it's tomorrow.
Do you want to go?
No.
Tomorrow.
Sorry, I'm busy. I do want to go with you. And I wanted to ask you, but I can't.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I have to go to the gym in the morning, and then I have a pedicure, and then I work.
What time's your pedicure?
11.
What time do you work?
2.
So what time's your pedicure done at?
I don't know.
Because we can just go to the Starbucks on Brant Street after your pedicure on your way home.
If you meet me there, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to take my lunch at 12.
Okay.
If you finish early, just text me. I'll just go whenever.
Okay, then yes, we can go
That's-
together.
She said no. Oh my god, it's not even. Is that recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. She said no so fast.
Because I thought about asking you.
Because we got it together last year. On
Yeah.
the way home
Mhm.
from Ohio.
Yes, you're right.
Or was it in Ohio?
No. No, because that is strictly Duncan territory.
No, because I had a bad Dunkin' experience, remember?
I love Duncan.
I had a horrible Dunkin' experience, and then I had to go to Starbucks when we went to Target, and that finally redeemed,
yeah, you're right.
and I got the pumpkin spice.
Yes, you're right.
I was like, thank God, someone give me a...
Give me something right.
Did I tell you? So, if I can get my DJI camera SD card to work, I can videotape with that
That would be
on
cool.
here, because it has a tripod. Like, I can just screw it on.
Okay.
But did I tell you what happened when I got the... Basically, I've been MIA all weekend because I've been so busy.
I know I had to do a wellness check on you,
I
you
know.
freak.
So, Friday, I had a bunch of things to do before we ended up going to, camping, right? I leave the house at 10 to 4 maybe. I was supposed to meet Michaela at Walmart at 4:30 in Waterdown. And I was like, I have to go to my parents first and get a camping chair. And I get there, and then I'm like, let me just check my package. Because I checked my package before I left, and it said anywhere from 3:30 to 5:30. And it didn't have a time, or usually it says X amount of stops away. when
Once
close.
it's less than 10 stops, yeah.
And it hadn't said anything.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, well, it's not coming. And then I go to my mom's. I'm about to leave, and I open it. And it goes, you're the next stop. And I'm like, fuck. So I race home, and I'm like, I just don't want the package sitting out.
Yeah.
Matthew texts me, Amazon didn't deliver your package. You're not home. So it wasn't going to deliver it because I wasn't home. And I was like, it was right there.
No.
So I drove the neighborhood.
You're a freak. To stalk down the Dragonfly truck.
It wasn't even Dragonfly.
Oh my
It was
god.
just a white van.
That's even worse.
So I'm driving. I'm up there and I turned on this road because it's a FedEx truck. And the FedEx truck just takes off. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm SOL. And then there's this white van and this guy like had just gone into it. And I could tell he was like a delivery driver. And I was like,
This poor man.
I literally just pulled down and like waved at him. And he like looked at me and I rolled down my window. And I was like, are you an Amazon driver? And he was like, yeah. I was like, you just missed my house. And he like read my address off. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, okay, I'll go meet you there. And then he went there and delivered it.
Well, that's good.
And then I couldn't even use it because it was raining the whole weekend anyways. Because I was like, it'd be nice to test it out
So
this
sad.
weekend.
Yeah.
And then see, you know, I could though test it out when we do the Peach Festival.
Yeah.
Because I just want to make sure I know how to use it.
Or this
Or when we
weekend,
go.
if we make it.
What's this weekend?
Let's go to your cottage
Oh yeah.
for one day.
That would be nice too if the freaking rain would
Let me check
relax for a
that
minute.
now. It's been a day since
Oh,
I've
yeah.
checked.
It's just been a day altogether. I had my 3-month performance evaluation thing check in with my boss today.
We're going.
What was it say?
Sun.
On Sunday?
Yeah. In cloud, but it's fine. We're going.
Honestly, as long as there's a little bit of sun.
Yeah.
So, what did I just say?
You had your 3-month check.
Oh yeah, like your performance evaluation.
Hmm.
And basically, he sent it to me a couple weeks ago to fill out, and then he's like, we'll meet when I'm back from vacation or whatever.
Mhm.
And those things are very hard for me to do because I think I just do my job.
Hmm.
I don't think I really go above and beyond. I'm like, this is the job I have to do, so I do it.
Yeah.
And so the first question was like, how do you think that you've performed? Or like, how do you find your performance in this job or whatever? And I was like, I think I've done, or what did I say?
English.
Yeah, we're on it together. He's like, I haven't reviewed this yet, so we're gonna review it together. I was like, oh great, my favorite thing in the world. And he laughs. And he's like, I already don't like it. I'm like,
Oh.
okay. Because the first sentence was, oh, I think I've performed as expected in this job.
Hmm.
And he was like, why would you say that? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, have I ever made you feel like you're not over, like, exceeding our expectations? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to say I'm a fantastic employee in my own
Yeah.
performance evaluation.
It's really boosting your ego.
I was like, I've done the job. Like, that's I've done what I'm supposed
Yeah,
to
that's
do.
fair.
And he was like, you have to, and then he read the next line. He's like, I don't like this one either. He's like, you have to take these words out of your vocabulary. I was like, okay. And then,
Well, at least he wasn't telling you that you suck.
no, and like, I don't believe that I'm doing a bad, like, well, I'm very self-critical when it comes to work.
Mhm.
And I'm always like, I should be doing more, if that makes sense. Like, it's really hard for me to feel okay. It's a very serious imposter syndrome thing where I'm like, I'm not doing enough. I'm not doing good enough. My boss has told me like week after week that you're doing a good enough job. And then later on he was like, what was I gonna say? Later on he was like, I see you having a future in this organization in other ways. So alluding to like there may be other job opportunities for me because I technically am just a contract, but he's made it very clear from like the first month that he has no intention of letting me leave, kind of
Okay.
thing.
Well, that's nice.
Which like in all my previous jobs, which have also all been contracts, I've always looked for work.
Mhm.
Like even though I was happy doing the work I was doing,
Yeah.
this job, I haven't really felt a need to look elsewhere.
That's good.
Even knowing that I'm contract, like at the end of the year, they might not keep me on. I don't know, budget and whatnot. But I've just been like, whatever happens, happens, and
That's good.
it'd be nice to just like chill and settle,
Yeah.
ride it out for the year and whatnot. But
Yeah. I think that's a good idea.
yeah, we'll
Let's
see.
change.
We'll see how it goes. Less change would be nice.
Mhm.
But he also was like, they have to put their reviews and comments at the bottom, basically,
Right.
and just be like, this is what we want to see out of you.
Mhm.
And he was like, just so you know, there's nothing bad that's going to come out of the comments that I put in. I just want you to like put yourself out there more. And I was like, no, not that I feel that, but the people that I work with are like so knowledgeable in the field that they work in.
Well, they probably have what, 20 years of experience?
Exactly.
Thanks.
Yes, 100%.
Girl.
So then I feel like, what do I have to contribute?
You gotta start somewhere.
So then I don't say anything.
Bruh.
He's like, we hired you because you have knowledge. And I'm like, I know, but like nothing compared to the other, like to you and to this person, to this person. And I was like, I know
So you bring a fresh mindset.
exactly. And he was like, you come from the other side of things.
Hmm.
Because basically, my old job, we implemented the program of the job I'm in now. So now I'm on the side of implementing it. And he's like, we need your perspective on things. And I'm like, I know. I use the word small. I was like, I don't feel like you guys make me small. But when I'm in a room with all of you or like in a meeting with all these people, I feel small. And
Mhm.
not in like a bad way, but just like they're so smart. It's
Yeah.
intimidating for me to just open my fucking mouth. Like, what do I have to say?
But you have to not think that way.
I know, it is really bad. But it's exciting knowing that he has plans for me.
That's good.
Mhm.
A man with plans.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Green flag.
So we'll see where that takes me.
Hmm.
Do you have any life updates?
No.
Nothing. We haven't even seen each other for weeks.
I still text you every day. And when you don't reply, I text you again.
I didn't miss you this weekend. We haven't talked in a long time. And then
You
my
didn't
phone,
miss me?
I did. I said.
Oh, thank God.
But my
I missed
phone-
you so much.
My phone actually died.
I know, it's horrible.
It was
It was
okay.
so bad.
I actually like going to Valens,
Mhm.
and I feel like in the future, like when I have kids but want to camp still, I'll go there because it's so close. They can just come
Yeah.
home. Like Michaela came home Saturday morning to grab something because they're even closer to us.
Mhm.
Technically, they're like 25 minutes from there.
Right.
So their mattress just deflated in the middle of the night, so she came to get another one.
That's suicide. Oh,
But-
God.
It's like a nice enough place that's close.
Yeah, it
it's
is a nice
familiar.
place. I just like going to new places, like
Yes,
seeing new
Exactly.
cities and
Which
stuff.
is like the point of what I'm doing now. But like
Yeah.
in the future, I'm like, it's just close enough, and it is a really nice place regardless. Some people who were very happy.
Put that down.
Do you want to know why I'm sockless right now?
No.
Because I was so stressed out during that meeting that my feet were sweating. That
Yeah,
never
that's
happens
fair.
to me.
I take off my socks when I get home. I just have to. And I always leave them around the house.
I'm like, I'm actually glad I do that too, especially by the front doors where I always leave
Yes.
them.
I get so bad. I leave them on the couch.
Because why do I keep leaving them by the front door? I think because I'll like run outside or something, or I'll change my shoes, and then like
Mhm.
the shoes that I'm wearing don't have
Yeah.
thingamabobs.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
They just don't get it.
Also, I don't remember what we were talking about before it all cut out.
That's okay. Technical difficulties.
Oh, camping. I would go to Valens.
Mhm.
I would make that like my family campground until my children are of age to like travel farther.
That's fair. I won't go on that trip.
Not even with your children
I won't have any.
in 10 years.
Ew. Maybe.
You're hissing. But
Yeah.
it rained almost the whole time.
I would go home.
Friday was really nice. The kids went to bed and we were just sitting by the fire until like maybe almost 1 a.m, just like talking, and the sky was so clear.
Just in time for it to rain.
And then we went to bed and I heard like pitter pattering the next morning and I was like, oh, it'll be fine. It just rained a little bit, but then my tent was very wet inside and I was like, okay, well, I'll just use my towels, I guess. Use my towels. And then we hung out for a while. We went for like a walk in the morning. Like it was nice enough for us to go down to the boardwalk. There was this like osprey, which is like a big bird, and it was diving into the water to catch fish. Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
And then it rained a lot more. And Matthew came for like a couple hours after work. And I was like, can you bring a couple of things? He's like, well, you're coming home tomorrow morning anyways. I was like, can you just bring them just because I
Yeah.
would like to
No
have them?"
attitude needed.
And then he got there right as it started torrential downpouring.
What
Like
the timing?
absolutely pouring. And you know how we stayed in the Tamarack and Spruce Hollow campground last time, right?
Sure.
It's called Tamarack and Spruce Hollow. But it's actually two separate campgrounds. Like there's a Tamarack and a Spruce Hollow side. So I told Matthew we're in Tamarack and Spruce Hollow, like turn into that. And he couldn't find us. And then he was like getting upset at me. And I was like, I'm standing in pissing rain right now. Just come back to whichever one I'm in and just park here. And then it got all muddy. So I have to clean they're outside. I have to like hose them down. Yours actually I think is fine. But I'm gonna have to refold it anyways because it was so wet that we couldn't like
Ew, sounds like the worst camping
like
trip
the
ever.
ground. But the ground dried really fast. As soon as it stopped raining, the ground was almost dry.
That's good.
Like it wasn't. It was just wet for a prolonged amount of time.
Oh, my nightmare.
So then you're getting wet while trying to like wrap around. So I just need to dry it out and then fold it up properly and
No.
put it away.
We can look forward to next year's camping trip.
Pancake Bay.
Yeah.
And then what else happened? I don't think much else happened. But and also, for some reason, we had one butane thing, right?
Hmm.
We ran out. We used the whole thing.
What the heck?
That's
Really?
never happened to us.
No,
We
no.
usually have one last a whole weekend at
Yeah,
least
we brought 2 last time, but it's because one was not
because we
full.
used the other one the
Yeah.
first weekend.
Hmm. That is interesting.
The only thing we did more of is we boiled the kettle maybe twice.
That is weird.
And my burner's broke and I only have one burner anyway, and usually we use 2 burners.
Hmm.
So I have no idea why it went out.
We'll definitely have to bring 2
Yeah.
for our next trip.
Yeah. For sure.
Ooh.
And then another update, we're going to plan our Malta trip ASAP. Rocky, are you available another evening this week? Because
Bro.
we can just do it another evening. We don't have to do it tonight. Also, that
Oh,
price.
I'm seeing you on Friday.
Yeah, we can do it Friday. I can just come
Okay.
over after work and we can do it Friday before
Okay.
we go to the Peach Festival, which I'm
Yeah.
so excited for.
Me too.
I wonder if Matthew's not going to work. I hope not, because he loves peaches.
Yeah, he can come.
He can join us.
Yeah.
But then we can plan. And also the price for that one, that flight that I was talking about, the like $4 one.
Mm-hmm.
That was if the dates changed on it. It's still less than $100.
Okay. I'm fine if you just book whatever.
You don't care?
No.
Okay, then I'll just book it, and then I'll book. I can even just send you a couple Airbnbs, and we can just book whatever. Because even for Paris, it's only 2 nights,
Yeah,
so
that's
it'll
true.
still only be like 200 max, 250 a person.
Yeah, that's fine. And I sent you TikToks of areas to stay
Yeah,
in.
I saw that one,
Apparently, it really changes.
which is weird.
Yeah.
So
So
I
I
didn't
would,
think it would.
I would want to stay in a safe area.
Yeah, I'll look at the green areas and like the green side of the yellow areas. Like
Yeah.
if it's just over into the yellow type of
Yeah.
thing. Because we're
Or
going to be traveling in that area.
yeah,
We're
that's
just going to
fine.
be staying there.
Yeah, even if it's closer to the shopping rather than the Eiffel Tower, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm indifferent. As
Okay,
long as
that
it's
works for
green.
me. Yeah. Success.
Sorry.
Um. Okay. Well, I had updates written on my phone. Now I forget what they were. They were like weird ass. They were like random questions.
About me?
No, like remember last time I asked how you did your deodorant? It was like stupid stuff
Oh,
like that.
yes.
Like that's the vibe.
Okay.
Also, I read a book last week in one night. Let me tell you, what's the thing called? Who is right?
We have a fun little segment for you guys this week.
Don't yell at me. Oh, here. Who's wrong here? So, what did I just say before that?
You were looking for like questions to ask.
Oh yeah, I had funny questions written on my phone. I forget what they were now. So, oh well.
We'll just jump right into it.
But I found this Facebook page a couple of days ago. It's called Who's Wrong Here? And I guess listeners or random people will submit stories.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like, they post them, and then commenters will decide who's wrong here. So it's like one we did in the past.
Oh, okay. Yes, like, am I the asshole?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, fair.
But it's not necessarily about an asshole. So I'm just going to scroll and then pick a random one.
Okay.
Like this one. Oh, actually, I read this one earlier. Damn. Okay, well, this is a good question. It's long, but I swear it's not actually. It's just typed out. So, we don't take credit for these stories. It's on Who's Wrong Here on Facebook. So if you'd like to go look. My future mother-in-law went silent on us for 6 weeks, then invited us to dinner on Sunday and slid a $30,000 check across the table for the wedding. My fiance calls it an olive branch, I call it a leash, and I won't cash it. I'm 32, Nate is 34. We got engaged over Memorial Day weekend. Until the ring, I had a great relationship with his family, especially his mom. Since the ring, she's inserted herself into every decision. We want 40 guests max. We're both introverts, and even 40 makes my chest tight. She insists her only child's wedding requires 200 minimum.
No.
I found my dress in a magazine. Simple, that's me. I showed her the picture because I wanted her to feel included. She studied it for a while and asked if it was for the rehearsal dinner. The venue we love is a little sad, the catering is nothing special, and she'd like the guest list sent over so she can review it and approve who's coming to our wedding. 6 weeks ago, Nate finally called her and said we know what we want and she needs to stop questioning every choice. Her answer? Silence. 6 weeks of silence to punish him, until last week when she suddenly invited us to dinner and came with the check. I told him we're not depositing the money, but he thinks I'm being ridiculous because it pays for almost the whole wedding. But she thinks it pays for her wedding. I already know how this goes. When she demands her 60 friends we don't know, I thought the money would help cover them. When I buy a simple dress, with that money, I think you get something nicer. When we book the venue she hates. So what exactly is my money paying for? Every choice becomes something she bought. He says refusing it will cause a huge rift and that she's being generous. I told him the rift is bigger if she decides she purchased a say, and then I have to shut her down at every turn. He thinks it's stress, but my own mother told me to take the money. Would you take the money or not? Also, $30,000 for a 45-person wedding is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is.
Like, what is that per head?
But it sounds like she wants to invite 60 people alone.
Mm-hmm. I would just take the money and have the wedding that you want to have.
Yeah. But she's definitely going to cause issues.
Or take the money, elope, and go for a good ass honeymoon.
Mm-hmm. That sounds better.
100%. That's what I saw in the comment. So this
Yeah,
person
I don't
said,
want a wedding, so
it's
yeah.
your wedding. Do what you want. Use the 30,000 as a down payment on a house. Also an option if you're not going to use it for like a honeymoon.
Mhm.
I mean, you still could do both. You could use like 10,000 for a honeymoon,
Mhm.
do like 2 weeks somewhere, and then 20,000 towards a down payment on a house.
Yeah.
I don't think that anybody giving you money should tell you how to
Yeah, I
spend
agree
your
with
money.
this comment though. Like
Ask
ask
her
her
if the
and
money
be straight
is
up.
for you two to decide how to spend it, or if she's gifting it to cover her extra friends. See what her expectations are. Then, if it comes with strings attached, slide it across the table and say no. Yes,
Mhm.
but I don't even know if I would ask, because if you're giving someone money, I'm allowed to spend your money, like,
Yeah, I would just want to know.
just so that it would cause
Yeah.
less of an issue. I feel like
Yeah.
I just want to be petty and be like, thanks, and then take your money.
Yeah. But what if she goes and invites those people anyway?
But what if you don't have a wedding?
That's true.
That's what I mean. You just go elope
That's
and then go
true.
on vacation.
See?
That sounds like a fantastic time.
It does. Ew. I pray my future mother-in-law is never like that.
Uh-huh. Agreed. I think it's just like, yeah, a bunch of people are saying elope.
That's so sad though, but if they want to have a tiny wedding, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. This one says if you can afford the wedding you want, then don't take the money. Tell her she can give it to you as a gift after the wedding. That's
That's
true
fair,
too.
yeah.
Or take the money and deposit it after the wedding.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
interesting.
couldn't handle that.
No.
Okay, so I
Bad.
would say the mother-in-law is in the wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, who's next? Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
A day ago. There are so many of these. Look at how far I've scrolled down, and this is just from yesterday.
Oh my god.
Okay. A single mom from my high school slid into my DMs out of nowhere. 14 years ago, she laughed when I asked her to homecoming. Interesting. Now she wanted coffee. So I went, and I told her exactly what those 14 years looked like from where I sat. I'm 31. She sat next to me in chemistry junior year. I was invisible to girls like her, but I asked her to homecoming anyways. She laughed. Not a no, a laugh.
So sad.
I spent the next decade plus becoming the man girls like her say they want. Gym 5 days a week, career, house, all of it. Then a few weeks ago, she finds me on Instagram. She starts messaging me. And here's the part she'll tell people makes it okay. She was upfront about the kid over text. Baby daddy gone before the baby was 3 months old. Working 2 jobs, living with her mom. She said she just wanted someone to talk to. Maybe coffee. They never ask for anything up front. That's the trick. They just exist near you until you're invested. So I agreed to coffee. She looked good. She asked about my life. I even asked about her daughter by name. Let her think it was going somewhere. Oh, God. Then she mentioned she had to leave to pick the kid up, and I saw it plain. The audition. I was being measured for the stepdad with a paycheck role. So I told her the truth. She had her shot at me and threw it away. I didn't spend 14 years building myself into something just to be the cleanup crew for another man's kid. She said she never asked me for anything. Every single mom says that right up until rent is due. I told her I wasn't desperate like the men who'd take her scraps, that I'd honestly rather die alone than be her consolation prize. She cried in the middle of the coffee shop in front of everyone.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
wait
finished
till
my coffee, paid for mine, and left. I'll finish this one. I posted about it afterwards. No name, just the story, as a warning. Men need to know their worth and stop letting women guilt them into raising kids that aren't theirs. Her friends found it anyways, and now my phone's full of strangers calling me cruel. Some of my boys found her in the DMs. I didn't send them, but I'm not losing sleep over it either. People keep saying she was just lonely. She wasn't lonely, she was shopping. There's a difference, and the difference is she showed up 14 years late with another man's baggage and expected me to pay for it. She cried in her car for an hour because she could drive. Before she could drive, sorry. I've had that cry. Mine lasted 14 years. The difference is I did something with mine, and the man it built was never going to end up with the girl who laughed. Oh my god, this man is in the wrong. I'm sorry.
So I think he's a little petty.
I think he needs to heal it.
Yeah, I can understand not wanting to be with her
No,
for multiple
100%,
reasons.
yes.
But being that petty is crazy.
Anyways, I think that man needs therapy.
I think he's a tad petty.
I just can't imagine holding a grudge that long. Like, I feel like after 14 years, if it was truly 14 years, you'd get over all of that.
Yeah, I would think so.
Like, just getting stood up in high school.
You could just not like her.
Yeah.
Like, that's fine. You don't have to
That's
be
what I
like,
mean.
I'm gonna comfort you
And you think
like,
she's only
belittle
going after
you.
you for your money. She doesn't even know if you have money.
Yeah.
She's been busy raising a child.
Yeah. A little petty for me.
A little dramatic.
Mhm.
Okay, 2 more. Oh, this one sounds juicy based off the first sentence. Okay. I don't feed my stepkids the same food as my kids, and I'm not apologizing for it anymore. My wife found out yesterday how her kids have been eating all summer, and she's at her sister's deciding whether our marriage survives the cereal. I'm 38, my wife Dana is 35. 2 kids each, all 4 under our roof. Mine are 9 and 11, and hers are 6 and 8. Dana's a nurse, so 4 nights a week. Oh, she's a nurse 4 nights a week, so on her work nights, dinner is in the house in my department. Here's my department. I plate real dinners at 6 for my kids. Pork chops, baked ziti, rice bowls. My stepkids get the cereal box, the bread, the peanut butter. It's the name brand cereal, though. Oh god, my foot's in it. Nobody in this house goes hungry. Some of them just get dinner. It's been the routine since school let out in June. My 6-year-old stepdaughter asked me once why they don't get what my kids get. I told her the truth. When mom's home, mom cooks. She's 6. She understood it faster than her mother has. Yesterday morning, she said it out loud at the breakfast table. We had cereal again, Mama. Dana lost it. Cruel, playing, favorites. The whole speech. I told her it's fair, and I'll tell you why it's fair. Does Dana cook for my kids when she's home? Every night she's home. 1 pot, 4 plates, like they all came from her. That's her choice. Nobody asked her to do it. Her choosing extra work doesn't sign me up for it, and before anyone says it, I'm already standing at the stove anyway. What's 4 more servings? Nothing. It would cost me nothing. It isn't about the effort, it's about the principle. Their mother is responsible for her kids' meals. I'm responsible for mine. People will say they're children. I know they're children. I keep them safe. I keep a roof over them. I drive them to school, and I sign their folders. I just don't stand at a stove for the kids that aren't mine. I was 7 the first time I made my own dinner. Nobody cried about it, and I turned out fine enough to buy the house they're eating cereal in. Dana packed her bag for her kids yesterday. Mine are home. I made pork chops last night without a shred of guilt. School starts Monday. She says if this is still the arrangement when the bell rings, we're done. The arrangement stands. I keep my stepkids safe, housed, and driven to school every day. Feeding them is their mother's department. A stepdad owes the children a safe house. Supper has a mother. That's not cruelty. That's the job description.
Divorce.
The first comment says this gotta be rage bait because ain't no way.
No.
Which
Immediate
is very
divorce.
immediately wrong. Like, you can't choose to not feed the children that you chose to have in your life.
Yeah, you chose to marry her.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's not like you didn't know that she had a child.
Yeah. Ew.
Someone commented the divorce came out of nowhere. Because people will do that. They're like, oh, I don't know why. I don't know why they broke up with me. You're not
Yeah.
like,
Read the room.
I just don't understand how you could even not. It truly
Sounds
isn't
horrible.
isn't any more of an effort to make 2 more plates.
No, I feel like it makes more work to make them a
A
separate,
separate
meal.
meal. Well, he's probably not even making them a meal. He's probably just
do it themselves.
giving them a box and a bowl and saying, there's the milk, there's the spoon.
Yeah, that's rude. No. Bad. Divorce.
Immediately.
And restraining order, actually.
Look at this. Oh, God. Yeah, that would be a hard no in my house. Like,
No.
there's no chance in hell that you're allowing that to happen.
No.
This person says that's only acceptable if they don't eat what you cook. Which I do
Yeah,
agree.
I agree.
If they're not going to eat what you're cooking and they prefer cereal, that's one thing. But if you're actually depriving them of food,
Yeah, because it's not nutritious.
no.
That is bad.
And
Call CBS.
that's a good idea. No, I don't care about that one. I was talking to someone the other day. I've heard a lot of like issues with wills.
Mm-hmm.
And I was saying that my family also had one. Ooh, this is a cheating one. This episode was originally going to be cheating scandals to see if like it's considered cheating or not.
Yeah.
But then I found this page and I was like, I like the variety a little bit more of like,
Yeah.
what this
We could do a
be.
cheating one too, though.
Yeah. We have some. Don't say that. We have some examples of things that have happened.
Yeah.
All right, this is a cheating scandal. My boyfriend cheated on me 6 days after asking me to be his girlfriend. He didn't apologize. He informed me. and he can't understand why I'm not understanding. I'm 24 and I've been seeing Colby, 27, for about 3 months. He made it official on a Monday. By Saturday night, his ex was at his apartment. Sunday morning, he sat me down and told me they slept together. But don't worry, it was for closure. Wrong. Their backstory. 9 years together, broken up for months, but still sleeping together on and off when he met me. According to him, they had an official breakup talk, decided 10 years deserved a proper goodbye. The proper goodbye was one last night together.
Per.
His
Ew.
words. You understand, right? You understand. He never apologized, not once. He just kept saying, you understand, until it became clear I was supposed to agree. He told me I should be understanding, actually, that 9 years of history earns one night, and that me being upset about it is disrespecting what they had. This is my first serious relationship, so for about 10 minutes, I wondered if closure was a real thing people do. Then I remembered I was born at night, not last night. So I gave him some closure of my own. Told him we were done. Same conversation, same couch. Now he's been texting for 3 days straight that I'm throwing away something real, and that I don't understand how love works. Yesterday, he sent a paragraph explaining that what they did was actually respectful to me because it closed the door for good. Door's closed all right on both of us. I hear she's already back over there. Closure must need a second coat. I mean, I'm glad he did it so early. Like,
Yeah, at least she
good
knew.
riddance. Now it's gone.
She could familiarize him with the block feature.
Yeah, that's a good one too. I just, obviously he's in the wrong. She's in the right.
He's a little delulu.
Yeah,
If he
supposed to
wanted
keep cheating.
closure, then he probably should have waited to make it official.
That's the thing. Why I say I would like to be your permanent boyfriend forever and ever.
Yeah, sounds
If
like a
you're
dumb
not-
boy.
Yeah, if you're not actually going to be together forever and ever.
Very
Let me see what
silly.
these comments say. Never be anybody's rebound or jealous plaything. That is true too.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was broken up with my first boyfriend and I was seeing multiple people, I literally said that straight away. I was like, I'm not looking for a relationship. And
Yeah.
then I got into a relationship with my ex-boyfriend. And I remember being upset because I specifically told him that I was seeing other people, and if he didn't like it, then that was fine. But
Mhm.
like we could just call it right there and then.
Yeah.
And then he was like, no, of course, I think that you should. And then like 2 weeks later, he's like, I really don't like that you're seeing other people, and I'd like you just to see me. And then I did. And I have regrets.
We don't do
Well, like not like real regrets because everything happens for a reason, but like
bad behavior.
that was bad
Red flag.
behavior. Yeah, that was a red flag, exactly. Like
Yeah.
what are you doing?
What a foreshadow.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It was rude.
We've all been there.
But I mean I don't think obviously I've been there. But I would never want to be there again.
No, that's fair.
People need to listen
Yeah.
to exactly what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So far I think everyone who we read, everybody was wrong. Like the alternate party was wrong.
Yeah. We've been
Except
very
that one
aligned.
man. I think he was definitely wrong.
Yeah. That was silly.
Actually, both of the men. All of the women who wrote in, I think were correct and the men were wrong. So if that's anything, just
Makes
know
sense.
that men are usually
Men are
wrong.
usually wrong.
Men are usually in the wrong.
Yeah, I would second that.
I would agree. This is my Airbnb opening. Well,
That's it for now.
that's a brief one because all of our stuff kept dying. But
Stay tuned for next week.